Midlife reset, how to navigate change and thrive through menopause. Okay, midlife reset, a perfect time for a change. Are you feeling stuck? Take it, you're not alone. Menopause has a way of turning life upside down, personally, professionally, and financially. But there is good news. Midlife isn't the end. Menopause transition isn't the end. And you're not the only one that's going through this, been through this, or going to go through this. So you don't have to navigate this on your own. So, have you ever considered being within a supportive community? Have you ever considered how the menopause can change how you feel about yourself, how you feel about those around you, and how you feel about your future? It happens. And we know that 99% of us are going to experience some form of symptoms during this menopausal transition, this menopausal phase. Yes, perimenopause is the time when those hormones go all over the place. Then you go into menopause, then you go into postmenopause, and you're in postmenopause until you shuffle off. So you can have an extended time when you have symptoms that are occurring, that are happening to you. So these symptoms, these hormonal shifts, can lead to a change in our confidence levels, a change in our self-esteem, how we feel about ourselves, and therefore how we perform. So that can lead to career breaks. It can lead to reduced earning power. And it can lead to unexplained or unplanned expenses. It's a time where we can feel more out of control because there are no set symptoms for all of us. There is no set time time plan. That's menopause for you. And there is no way of knowing how debilitating those symptoms are going to be to you personally. So it can affect you on a number of levels. We just don't know how. We just don't know when, and we don't know how, for how long. The good news is it's not forever. The good news is there are others that have been through this. And the good news is that you're not alone when you're going through it. You might all be at different stages, but you're not alone. Now, this can take a huge emotional toll. We're flying. We're in the peak of our physical, mental fitness and abilities. And then all of a sudden, those hormones do one. Thank you very much, hormones. Not only does it affect you physically, it affects you mentally. And the combination can have an effect on your career path. So let's face it, you've got so much going on when you hit natural menopause. We're talking about here, natural menopause. I know that some of you are going to go through menopause that is an induced menopause, which is even faster, but the same conditions apply. It's a difficult time to get to grips with. It's a difficult time to come to terms with, but it's also a time when you can learn an awful lot about yourself and you can take stock of where you're at and where you want to go. So just because you're in a set place now doesn't mean to say you have to stay there. So at no point in our lives has our trajectory been linear. You don't just walk down the garden path, get to the gate and turn left. It doesn't happen. No matter what stories you've been told, nothing about our life trajectory is ever linear. It's always a winding path. There's always some curveballs being thrown in, no matter what we go through. So what I suggest that we start to do is to look at where we're at, reassess our priorities. What truly matters to you? Are you happy with your lot? Are you happy with where you're at? Are you happy with where you're going? Upgrade what you're doing. Upgrade your routines. So Prioritize what you can do. Prioritize things like your diet, your exercise. So make sure you're doing them. You might not feel like it so much, but try and prioritize it. Make it something that is in the forefront. The better you are, the better ability you have to continue on a better trajectory. Build your support systems. Now, what can happen when we go through menopause or we hit this midlife time is that friendships and camaraderie and support networks can change, they can alter because they've also got other things going on. So they may have other responsibilities that take them away from the support network you've had previously. So look to where there are open support networks, where people will take you in, where people can nurture you, and where people can help you on a new trajectory. So menopause, yeah, it can knock you off course. It can put you onto a different trajectory, but it can be a time of new beginnings, new starts, new times where you meet new people, where you open up new opportunities. Think about everything that you've got. Excuse me. You have a huge skill set. You must have, because you survived so far. So there must be a skill set in there that you can utilize now. Experience. You've got a huge amount of experience, good or bad, you've got experience. You can pass that experience on to other people. And if your network has changed around you, doesn't mean to say that you're going to be alone forever. It doesn't mean to say that there aren't people out there that can still care for you and still love you. So, why not utilize where you're at? If you're so tired that getting up every morning and doing that morning commute is too much for you, think about other ways to earn. There are so many opportunities out there. You do not have to go out to work every day. You do not have to work for somebody every day. You can work for yourselves. And bear in mind that you can start very little. My name's Tracy Montgomery. I talk about all things menopause, midlife, and all that goes with it. And there's quite a lot. You can come out of this the other side. You can come out of this with new beginnings and start a new chapter. Hope all of that has been useful to you. Let's chat. Talk to me below. Bye for now.